from Russia, 7 wins and 7 losses. So his Kachikoshi is on the line here. A very important bout for the Russian. He meets Tochinonada. Now, interesting about Tochinonada, this man, he's lost from day 1 to day 6. Look at that, Mark. And from day 9, he's won 8 straight.
That's the definition of guts.
Yeah. And another Kasugano Bear man.
Yeah, it's an amazing, amazing performance to do that. Well, especially at his age. You know, you think, God, somebody mid-30s, they go in the opposite direction.
Right.
Maybe a good first week and then, you know, goodbye the second week.
Tochinonada flexing his muscles in the second week. So after losing 6 straight for Tochinonada, there was no letdown. Wakanoho fired up to get his win number 8 for his Kachikoshi. Big man from Russia. Don't blink in this one because the match is over sometimes when Wakanoho is involved, because he tends to fly away. Right hand snap by Wakanoho, chest to chest. Tochinonada wants to get the inside grip. He holds the ground for a moment, but Wakanoho putting all sorts of pressure on Tochinonada. Tochinonada keeping up the fight. Here he goes. He goes for a screen again, slips. He goes for once again, and Wakanoho gets a firm right hand grip. Tochinonada putting up a strong fight against the Russian. In about the middle of the dojo. Gonna give a lot of credit for Tochinonada for not giving up. Wakanoho is in a very good attacking position though. His forehead buried into Tochinonada's high chest area. Right hand outside, left hand inside for Wakanoho. Wakanoho wants to raise Tochinonada's center of gravity and drive. Look at that little bit of a tripping attempt by Tochinonada. Tochinonada really wants to keep the winning streak going on his. He's going for his 9th consecutive win. Goes for the Statenagi underarm throw.
I think he only has 1 strand of the Mawashi.
Yeah, still loose.
A little bit tough to throw from that position.
Certainly a protracted show. Who has more energy, more steam?
And usually when it goes this long, it's the younger guy who has the advantage.
Wakanoho is 50-year-old younger than Tochinonada. Wakanoho is still only 19 years old. Wakanoho drives, digs in, but Tochinonada once again
get the other strand.
Resists. Maybe Tochinonada's grip is becoming firm. Still, Tochinonada caught in a high position, goes for an outside leg trip attempt with Wakanoho, and then he moves forward. Tochinonada just tosses the Sagari to Wakanoho. Tochinonada certainly not too pleased about the loss. Anyway, must have taken them about, close to 2 minutes to conclude the bout, but Wakanoho gets his Kachikoshi. And for Tochinonada, his winning streak finally comes to an end.
Seeing that again, Wakanoho coming up with a little sapati. Tochinonada in an awkward position here. Then he gets his left hand inside. That's what he wants. He has to fight from that left hand inside position to be effective. Even so, Wakanoho has him on the ropes here. Looks like it's his bout. You know, more than 90% of the time, that's the end. I mean, once you're in that position, it's all over for you. But Tochinonada takes it back into the center. Again, he has the left hand inside, but Wakanoho shutting down. In other words, not allowing Tochinonada to move with that left arm. And then Tochinonada loses steam, and you know, the younger Wakanoho goes on to win. But still, he had to work for it.
Yes. So 19-year-old Russian wins 8 and 7. Kachikoshi for him, and that's his. Wow, since becoming Sekitori or Even before that, he hasn't lost at a Makekoshi tournament. Made his Zero debut in May last year, 10-5. Nothing but Kachikoshi from there. Made his Makunochi debut in November, 9-6. He was 10-5 in January. So Wakanoho still on a roll.
Yeah, moving right up.